Hi everyone, welcome back to another class with English with Arash. Today's lesson pronunciation unit 59. Let me make sure if it's recording. Yes, so we can start now. Today we're talking about the tone, agreeing and disagreeing tone. I'm going to start reading it and then I'll give you examples and I will play the CD for you. Okay? So let's go. When we agree with the other person, our voice goes down at the end. So when we agree, our voice goes down at the end. We tell the other person our opinion, confident they will not be upset. It means we are just sharing our opinion. Our tone is going down at the end. Now listen to this conversation. Notice how the voice is going down at the end of each line. Let me play the CD 87.
C87. Football's so boring, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. I hate it.
I mean, 87. Football's so boring, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. I hate it.
I mean, it's just 22 people running after a ball.
Yeah, how can that be interesting?
No. Golf's much more fun, isn't it?
So, in this conversation, when you listen to that, at the end of all of these sentences, your voice, your intonation is falling because you know that the other person agrees with you and you have the same idea. So you just express your opinion with falling intonation. Football is so boring, isn't it? You go down, isn't it? And it says, yeah, I know, I hate it. Again, you go down. I hate it. I mean, it's just 22 people running after a ball. Again, you're going down. 22 people running after a ball. It says, yeah, how can that be interesting? Interesting. But again, you go down at the end. It says, no, golf's much more fun, isn't it? Again, you're going down. So you kind of have the same idea and you are just expressing your idea. You agree with each other and you are using falling intonation at the end. Now, let's go to the next part. The expression isn't it is called a question tag. When we use question tags to tell someone our opinion, the voice goes down at the end. So we said that. But now let's go to the second case. When we disagree, our voice goes up at the end. When we have different ideas, our voice goes up. For example, I say, this food is for example, terrible, isn't it? You like this food, really? So when you disagree, your voice is going up at the end. Our opinion sounds unfinished and less strong because we don't want to upset the other speaker. So we go up at the end to make it unsure and uncertain, okay? Now listen to the rest of the conversation from part A and see how the intonation is changing. The voice is going up at the end of each line.
C88.
Well,
You like golf, don't you?
it's all right, I suppose.
You don't sound very sure.
Well, I guess I'm not really a sporting person, you know.
So you see here, you say you like golf, don't you? Here you go up. Because you don't really know the other speaker likes golf or doesn't like golf. You don't want to disagree, it's just you don't want to upset them. You say you like golf, don't you? It means your idea might be different. It's fine. Yes, when we agree, it's down. For example, football is interesting, isn't it? But sometimes we disagree. You say football is interesting, isn't it? I mean, you don't think so? We might have different ideas. Listen to the second one again.
D88.
Well,
You like golf, don't you?
Don't you? You go up.
it's all right, I suppose.
You don't sound very sure.
You don't sound very sure. It means, again, you are going up at the end. You don't sound very sure. It means I am waiting for you to say your idea. Maybe you want to disagree, but you don't say. Yes, when we disagree, it's going up because we don't want to upset them. We can ask them to give their opinion. For example, when somebody likes football, I don't say, football is not good, isn't it? It means it's not good. I usually say, football is not interesting. Is it? Like this, is it? It means you can give a different opinion and it's fine. Is it? I'm asking for your opinion. Going up. Okay, the expression don't you, again, don't you is a tag question or a question tag. When we use question tags to check information, the voice goes up. Sometimes we use question tags to check information. Like here, you like golf, don't you? When you use question tag to check information, your voice goes up. For example, I think you are a student, aren't you? You go up at the end because you are checking information. Now, we talked about this before. We don't want to get into too many details about it. But anyway, you just go up when you are checking information. The next part. When we say the same sentence but change the meaning by changing, we can say the same sentence but we can change the meaning by changing how we say it. So the very same set of words can get a different meaning when you say it in a different format. I mean, pronunciation wise and intonation wise. For example, you can say, I think they're good. Go down at the end. Okay. So you say, I think they're good. You are going down. It means it is my opinion, finished. But if you say, I think they're good, going up at the end, it means they are not too bad, but there is a reason that I don't like them. But I think they're good. It means I am leaving room for the other speaker. I mean, you can continue with a but here. And this is less certain. Okay? When you say, I think they're good, it means I really think they're good and it's over. But when you say, I think they're good, but it means I am not very sure. I think they are good, but there's something wrong with it. I don't like it. So you are not very sure when you go up at the end. Shahrzad says the name of the book. Oh, I forgot to type it. Where did I type it? Let me see. It's here. I forgot to pin it actually. So I just pinned it. So that's different, right? When you say I think they're good, and we say I think they're good, but you're not sure. Listen again. Listen to this next part.
C89. 1, I think they're good. 2, I think they're good.
But so you can continue this because this is not a 100% sure statement. The first one is really short, 100% certain when you say I think they're good. going down. But when you say, I think they're good, it's not sure. It's not a certain sentence. It means you want to add to it. They are good, but I don't like them, maybe. So this is not as certain as the first one. Now let's go to the next part. We can also change the meaning of a question tag by changing how we say it. So again, it is the same. A says, it's too hot, isn't it? You're going down here. When you go down, it is your 100% certain opinion about the situation. So you say, it's too hot, isn't it? Isn't it? This is opinion. But sometimes B says, yeah, let's open the window, so they agree with each other. But if you look at the next part here, it says, we sometimes have snow in Morocco. And B says, but it's too hot, isn't it? You go up here. And then A doesn't agree. A says, no, not in the mountains, it's not hot. So here it's disagreeing, and it's checking the question. So the voice is going up. It's too hot, isn't it? Isn't it? It means maybe you don't think like me. I want to check this question. Maybe we have different opinions. I'm just checking. It's hot, isn't it? But you know, in the first part, we know that also B agrees with us, and this is our opinion. It's okay. We are sure about it. We say, it's too hot, isn't it? It means we both know that it's super hot inside here. We just want to open the window. So that isn't it means we already know. It's just for expressing my opinion. But when you say, isn't it? It means maybe you are checking information. You don't know yourself. So you're asking someone else about it. So you go up. Now, if you have any question, you can type it in the comment section. If no, we can move on to the questions and answer some questions to make sure that we understood the lesson. Okay. Exercises. The question is, listen to the audio. Are these speakers making their statements 100% real? So is it a real opinion, or it's not a certain opinion and you can add a but after it? So there are two cases. You should listen to the CD and tell me. Let me give you another example. This is the exercise. So if you listen to CD and it says, I like tennis, it is a falling intonation, and you should put a dot here in the comment section for me, because this is an opinion and it's 100% sure. Sorry, I didn't see the chat because I was scrolling up. Fat, he says, do you have your YouTube channel? I have a YouTube channel, but I haven't uploaded many videos, but I will soon start uploading some of my videos there, so you can check out these videos on my YouTube too. Okay, now if you hear I like tennis, it means this is not a certain statement. So here you should write a but. It means you want to add to it and continue the sentence. So number one says, I like tennis. Finish. Number two says, I like tennis. And then it means you should write but, because maybe the speaker wants to continue and says, I like tennis, but I like soccer more. Okay? Like I like tennis, but I like basketball more. Something like that. Okay. So let's go and practice that. Listen and type the answer for me. You can type a dot. My YouTube is also English with Arash, but there are some spaces in between. English space with space Arash. So now listen and tell me, is it a dot or is it a but?
C90.
It's too hot, isn't it?
Yeah, let's open the window.
90. C91. Example.
I like tennis.
1.
It's nice.
So what do you think about number 1? Is it a dot or is it a but? You can type it.
1.
It's nice.
2. 1.
It's nice.
Yeah, it's a dot. I mean, you should write a period here because it's over. It's nice. You're not really going up. You're finishing your statement. It's nice.
1.
It's nice.
Hi Ashraf, Rahima and Angel, true, yes. Let's go to number 2.
2.
We're quite good.
2.
We're quite good. 'We're quite good.
So 2 sounds like what? I think it sounds more like the idea is over. We're quite good. So it's more like a dot to me. Yeah, maybe you can say we're quite good, but so you think it's but? Okay, I'll write but. We will check later. I think it's not but it could be, maybe.
2.
We're quite good.
3.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. What about this one? Yes, it. Listen.
3.
Yes, it is.
This one sounds like a but to me. I mean, he's going to continue. Yes, it is, but that to me it sounds like this. But I see Angel says dot. Okay, so I will write your answer here too. So maybe you are right. We will check later. Okay, number 4.
4.
I don't know.
4.
I don't know.
4.
I don't know.
4.
I don't know.
So this one sounds like I don't know. To me, it's a certain sentence. It's not a but. I mean, she's probably not going to continue the sentence. So I agree with Rahime, yes. I don't know. Finish.
5.
Yes.
5.
Yes.
So what about this one? It's a little tricky. I mean, there isn't much to listen for. It says
5.
Yes.
Ashraf's number 4 is a but, so I will write that too on the right to check it. I write your answers on the right too, some of your different answers. 5.
C9. 4.
I don't know.
5.
Yes.
Yes. So we can put a period there or a dot. Say it's there. 6, 7, 8. I can't pause it because it's just going. I will play all of it. You can answer all of them.
6.
He does.
7.
She likes you.
8.
They're friendly.
9.
Not bad.
So what do you think? I think number 6 was a but because it was going up here. It says he does, but probably there's going to be a but here to continue. Yes, he does, but she likes you. This was so certain to me, so I'm gonna say a period. You say but. Number 6, but. Yes. What about number 7? They're friendly. What was number 7? Listen again.
Yes.
6.
He does.
7.
She likes you.
8.
They're friendly.
9.
Not bad.
7, you say but. To me, 7 was very certain, like it was, she likes you, was going down, but if you say but, I will write that too. Maybe you're right. 8 is a period and not bad. 7 is a period. Some people say but, some people say period. And 9 is hi. Welcome everyone that joined the live. 8 is a period. So now we can go and check our answers. Let's see, I hope my phone is not running out of battery. Shahrzad says period. So let's check our answers because I don't know. We gave different answers. 59.1, 59.1. 128, 59.1. So these are the answers. Period, period, but, period, period, but, period, but, period. So the only buts are yes it is, but, he does, but, they're friendly, but. So we have 2 buts. One but is here. Yes it is. Another but is here. And another one is here. So this one we got it right. This one I got it right. Some people said but it's not right. This one I got it right. It was a but. Some people said period. It's not right. Number 4, I don't know. I got it right. We got it right. Some people say but now. So on the left I got all right. On the right, this is okay, but this is okay. Some people say but it's not but. This one we all got it wrong. It's a but. Number 8 is a but. They're friendly, but number 9 not bad, period. So let's listen to number 8 again. Why did we get it wrong?
5.
Yes.
6.
He does.
7.
She likes you.
8.
They're friendly.
They're friendly, but... So it's not so exact. Don't worry if you get some of them wrong. But it's the idea that's behind it that matters. Let's go to the next part. Listen to the 4 short conversations about the things in the pictures. Are the speakers agreeing or disagreeing? I'm just running out of battery. Let me charge my cell phone a little bit. I will play it. Just tell me if they agree with each other or they disagree with each other, okay? So let me play number 1. Number 1, it already has the answer. Yeah, 92.
C92.
So number 1, the speakers agree with each other. Listen.
Example.
I like skiing. It's great, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really exciting. And it's good exercise, isn't it?
I know. It's a bit expensive, though.
Yes, that's true.
2. Example.
I like skiing. It's great, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really exciting. And it's good exercise, isn't it?
I know. It's a bit expensive, though.
Yes, that's true.
1.
American football's really good, isn't it?
So number 1, the speakers agreed with each other. Now you tell me number 2. Do they agree or disagree?
1.
American football's really good, isn't it?
Well,
What? Don't you like it?
it's all right, I suppose.
2.
So number 2, what do you think? They agree or disagree? Let me play it again.
1.
American football's really good, isn't it?
Well,
What? Don't you like it?
it's all right, I suppose.
2.
So what do you think? Shahrzad says agree. But I think they disagreed because why do you say agree? Rahima says disagree. I think they disagreed because one of the man said it's all right, I suppose. It's not bad. But they didn't quite agree. Listen again.
American football's really good, isn't it?
Well,
What? Don't you like it?
it's all right, I suppose.
Because the
2.
man doesn't say. The woman says it's great, isn't it? The man says, well, it's good, but. So the man is kind of disagreeing, I guess. It's not a kind of 100% agreeing. So to me, this is a disagree. Let's go to number 2.
It's all right, I suppose.
2.
There's golf on the television tonight. You like golf, don't you?
Well, I'm not really interested in sport, you know.
3.
So what do you think about number 2? Agree or disagree?
You like golf, don't you? There's golf on the television tonight. You like golf, don't you?
Well, I'm not really interested in sport, you know.
3.
So yeah, this is another disagree because she says you like golf, don't you? It means I think maybe you don't like golf. You like golf, don't you? This is another disagree. Let's go to the last one, number 3.
Golf on the television tonight. You like golf, don't you?
Well, I'm not really interested in sport, you know.
3.
I'm not really interested in sports, so that's a disagree. Let's go to the last one, number 3.
Do you do any sports?
Just running. I like running.
Oh, yeah, running's my favorite sport.
Yes, it's good, isn't it?
3.
Do you do any sports?
Just running. I like running.
Oh, yeah, running's my favorite sport.
Yes, it's good, isn't it?
So he says, it's good, isn't it? He doesn't say, it's good, isn't it? No, he doesn't say that. He says, it's good, isn't it? It's good, isn't it? Yeah, this is an agree. This is an agree one. They agree with each other because it says it's good. Yeah, I like it too. It's fun, isn't it? Isn't it? You go down. It says, isn't it? You don't say, isn't it? You go down, isn't it? So this is an agree one. So now let's go to the last exercise. But this one you should see the screen. Let me see. My phone is still charging. So give me a minute. I have to share my screen, but I don't really know if I can do that. Let me write it. No, I can't even write it. Let me... Okay. So I'm waiting for my phone to charge a little. I'm waiting for my phone to charge a little, and then I will show you the last exercise. Do you have any questions so far? If you have any comments or questions, you can type it, and then we will continue. So basically today we talked about intonation, especially at the end. So you can say, it's hot, isn't it? It means I know it's hot. I know that you know it's hot, so it's hot, isn't it? But sometimes you don't know, you want to check. You say, it's hot, isn't it? And the other person says, no, it's cold. So you disagree, and the intonation is going up at the end of your speech. Okay, so let's go and do that. The last part. What? Pod? What is that? Rahim? Okay, let's do this quickly. I don't have a lot of battery, unfortunately. So, here you should read the sentences and tell me, and write the tag question. For example, you aren't hungry, are you? Okay, you aren't hungry, are you? Another example. How is your headache? It isn't getting worse, is it? So please read them and write the tag question here for me. One person please write number 2, one person number 3, one person number 4. So we can save time, because if all of you write number 2, it doesn't work. Write some of them randomly so we can answer all of them quickly. For example, now I write number 8. She isn't a very good swimmer, is she? Yes. If you can find any other ones and you can answer, just type it in the chat. I will look at it. For example, number 5, I'm not sure. He was from Brazil, wasn't he? I'm writing tag question. Wasn't he? I don't know what happened. I was disconnected. So now I'm back. So, Torsen's a great player. Isn't he? Or isn't she? I don't know. It's a he or she. You can say isn't he or isn't she. Sorry, I was disconnected. So the last one. Tennis is so boring, isn't it? Isn't it? I'm not sure. It starts at 9. Doesn't it? Number 10. It wasn't a very interesting game. What happened? I don't know what happened. 59. So, it wasn't a very interesting game. Was it? Those flowers are lovely, aren't they? You haven't seen my glasses anywhere, have you? I think that's it. There's one more. I can't quite remember. You need 40 points to win, don't you? So that's it. Now we should just listen to CD to get the right intonation. I hope I have enough battery to do that. Oh, it's on 2%. Oh, let me charge my battery a little. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, but I have to do this again. So basically today we're writing tag questions, and we want to realize the tag question is rising or it's falling. These are all the answers. I will read for you. How's your headache? It's getting worse, isn't it? Or those flowers are lovely, aren't they? You haven't seen my glasses anywhere, have you? Torsen's a great player, isn't he? I'm not sure. He was from Brazil, wasn't he? I can't quite remember. You need 40 points to win, don't you? Tennis is so boring, isn't it? She isn't a good swimmer, is she? I'm not sure. It starts at 9, doesn't it? It wasn't a very good game, was it? So all of them, we are doing the tag question like this. Now, let's listen for the last time and just get the right answer. We should tell you if it's a rising or a falling intonation. So listen to the audio. So listen.
C93. Example.
You aren't hungry, are you?
1.
How's your headache? It isn't getting worse, is it?
Is it? So you want to actually ask, it's rising, is it?
2.
Those flowers are lovely, aren't they?
Aren't they? It means I definitely think they are lovely. This is falling. Aren't they?
3.
You haven't seen my glasses anywhere, have you?
Hello, Brazil is in the house. Welcome. I know you actually. Joachim, I think. I have seen you.
2.
Those flowers are lovely, aren't they?
3.
You haven't seen my glasses anywhere, have you?
Have you?
4.
Towson's a great player, isn't he?
Isn't he? Falling.
5.
I'm not sure. He was from Brazil, wasn't he?
Wasn't he? Right.
6.
I can't quite remember. You need 40 points to win, don't you?
Don't you? I'm asking
7.
who's rising.
Tennis is so boring, isn't it?
Isn't it? That's my idea. I'm
8.
not asking.
She isn't a very good swimmer, is she?
Is she?
9.
Means I know she's not.
I'm not sure. It starts at 9, doesn't it?
Doesn't it? I want
10.
to ask. Doesn't
It wasn't a very interesting game, was it?
Was it? So basically, if I want to tell you the difference, for example, number 1, you are not sure. You say, I'm not sure. When you are not sure, your intonation goes up at the end. Say, I don't know. It starts at 9, doesn't it? It's, I'm not sure. But number 10, you are sure, actually. You say, it wasn't a good game, was it? You go down at the end because you are sure that it was a stupid, boring game. Or you don't like it. You say, I didn't like it at all, did you? I'm sure that you didn't like it either. So number 9, you are not sure, you go up. Number 10, you are sure that it wasn't a good game, was it? You go down. But here you say, I'm not sure, it starts at 9, doesn't it? Go up at the end. Listen again to the last 2 ones.
She isn't a very good swimmer, is she?
9.
I'm not sure. It starts at 9, doesn't it?
10.
It wasn't a very interesting game, was it?
Yes, so that's it. I'm going to stop recording, and that was unit 59 of this book.